The clock is ticking. With just a few days left until they step onto the national stage, the Miss America contestants are managing a heavy schedule, loaded with rehearsals, dance routines, and talent practice. Miss New Mexico is counting on the fact that she looks different from the others as just the thing that might give her an edge.
There's a lot of blondes. You're blonde.
But how was that when everybody arrived here and it was sort of a sea of blonde? How was that for you?
It's a little different, you know. I've been a brunette my whole life. I've always, no offense, I've always felt like brunettes are like more beautiful because I always see blondes and I feel like they kind of look the same.
She may not be dyeing her hair blonde anytime soon, but that's not because she believes in all things natural.
Do a lot of girls enhance?
Absolutely.
Really?
For sure. I mean, this is a pageant, but it's about what makes you feel confident. I've had plastic surgery and I feel great about it. I actually also have fake teeth. One of my favorite quotes is, if it bags, sags, or drags, it has to be nipped, tucked, and sucked. So.
What does the rule book say on plastic surgery?
Our young women can do anything that they want to enhance their appearance. We leave that solely up to them. I believe it is their choice to make themselves look as good as they want to look, however they do it.
Sam Haskell, chairman of the board of Miss America, says that while plastic surgery is allowed, contestants must sign a contract before they compete, attesting to a clean criminal record. There can be no marriages and no pregnancies.
Is it possible to be a total individual and win Miss America, or is there too much pressure to conform?
If the individual is a good person with high morals and high standards and well-spoken and pretty and talented, then yes, I want that person to win Miss America, and I don't put any restrictions on her.
I'm Megan Irvin, Miss Illinois. My message, my platform, it is what I live. It's my passion. Fitness, wellness, helping others achieve their goals.
You have your own platform, whether it be about diabetes or heart disease or AIDS.
Power of adoption.
Eyesight to all regions.
Child abuse prevention.
Whatever your own platform is, you carry that with you. And we want to help you make this the best year for you.
And give you basically where you start and stop judging.
Judging of the Miss America pageant you see on TV actually begins a week before the live broadcast in rounds of preliminary competitions. My Good Morning America co-anchor Sam Champion is on this year's panel of celebrity judges. Up first is the all-important interview. Our cameras are inside the interview rooms with exclusive access when the contestants stand before the judges for the very first time.
Hello. Miss South Carolina.
Hi, Allie.
Hey.
What did you change to compete for Miss America? You had all these people telling you, you need to do this in order to win. What did you do in order to win?
I didn't change anything. I just didn't listen to them. Some were tough. Some were, you know, some just weren't going to crack a smile the whole time no matter what. I know I did everything that I could do to prepare, then just relieved.
Each contestant gets just 10 minutes to make an impact.
What is one of your favorite things about yourself?
I love my skin tone, and I will tell you, I am the only girl here who doesn't have a spray tan and who doesn't sit in a tanning bed. Honey, I have got to tell you, I'm Miss America.
But perhaps there was a little TMI from Miss New Mexico.
My roommate has clogged the toilet twice since we've been here.
And on that note, I have to tell you, we only have 30 seconds left.
Oh, my Lanta.
And unusual talents have their place here as well.
I noticed that you have been a vocal percussionist.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give us a sample?
It sounded better with the microphone in there, actually.
Remember Miss California?
Oh, the euthanasia. It's a vaccine, correct?
No, assisted suicide.
So how did she do after that practice session flub?
How do you feel about gun laws?
Well, if we're talking about the recent shootings, I don't think it's a gun issue. In my opinion, it's a mental health issue.
My mouth was horribly dry the whole time. It's horribly dry out here, but, you know, things happen that way.
Maybe she should have talked to Miss Wyoming. Remember that dry mouth tip her coach gave her?
I'm biting my tongue, guys. Can you tell?
Give me a goat call. How do you get them to pay attention?
We don't have a goat call, but this is strange. Goats are kind of like puppies.
When it's all said and done, all that bottled up tension comes pouring out.
It's a big release, you know, it's been 6 months of building up to this moment, and now it's finally over. I held it together in there, but now I'm allowed to just breathe. So sorry, you're seeing this part of me.
Whoa, I'm really emotional. I touched on my platform, I touched on my life.
You know, you dream about it, you think about it.
The judges are starting to form opinions.
I definitely have a couple of girls that I think are special.
Everybody is my favorite until I find the next one.
And it's just the beginning. Still so many more preliminary categories to get through over the next few days. On-stage questions.
So in my immediate household, my sister and I are both African American, but my brother and my parents are Caucasian. So we had a lot of diversity in our household.
Evening gown.
For Miss America 2013.
Swimsuit.
Everything's taped and glued and put in place.
And talent. Days of round-the-clock competition takes a toll on the women, not just mentally, but physically.
I actually got my ankle torn probably 3 hours ago. It's really swollen.
Miss Puerto Rico heads onto the stage anyway, doing those impressive dips and turns in her flamenco routine.
I could not put any pressure on my foot. I felt my leg completely numb. Amazing pain. It was terrible. I knew I was in a really bad position.
The scene quickly becoming a Miss America contestant's worst nightmare.
I just feel something cracking.
Okay, sweetie, we're going to get you back here and get you taken care of. Come on.
Determined not to let the pain lessen her chances of winning or break her spirit, she pushes through the competition.
I'm gonna go out there and give it my best because that's what my platform's about. Obstacles that make you stronger, and this is one of them.
Next up, Kiara Medina, Miss Puerto Rico. Hey, Kiara.
She stoically handles a brief onstage question.
To promote positive self-esteem and advise not only the children, but as well as the parents.
I could barely focus on the question.
Kiara Medina, Miss Puerto Rico.
The slight limp when she walks off is nothing compared to what's about to unfold. A shocking scene. Miss Puerto Rico carried away limp.
She sat down and then she just passed out. It was scary for those of us who were going on stage after that because I know we were all a little shaken up, just trying to make sure she was okay.
Whoever said the road to Miss America would be easy? Injury and the agony of a dream slipping away. Is Miss Puerto Rico out of the competition? When we come back, the final countdown to the pageant.